come on down, dear. Dinner's ready.
Honey, listen. Where's my fishing hat?
Well, never mind that. Now, dear, come on down. Dinner's all ready. House is kind of chilly today, so I built a fire in the fireplace so it'd be kind of cozy to eat dinner in here.
Honey, look, where's my fishing hat?
Sit down and eat while things are hot, dear.
You know, I came home and I didn't see it hanging in the back entry. I looked in all the closets. It wasn't up in the attic. What do you suppose I did with it?
Well, never mind. You're not going fishing now anyhow.
I know, but golly, that's my good fishing hat. Certainly funny.
Remember when we were first married, honey, we had that one-room apartment we used to eat in front of the fire every night? I always had to eat with one hand because you always insisted on holding the other one, you remember?
Huh?
When we were first married?
Oh, I got that hat long before we were married.
Oh, never mind.
Where did I get that?
Never mind your hat. And before we'd eat dinner, you'd always say to me, I demand one kiss as an appetizer. You want one now?
I got that hat about 2 years before. What's the matter?
Never mind, let it go. Eat your dinner.
You know, the first time I wore that hat, I caught that 8-pound pickerel. It's been my good luck hat ever since. You know, I never catch any fish unless I have that hat on.
Oh, I guess you'd catch fish in another hat, dear.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, Carol called. Said if we weren't doing anything after dinner to come on over and play some bridge. Do you want to?
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever you say, I don't care.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you the kitchen clock does not work. I don't know what's wrong with it. It runs for a while and then it stops. Then you have to wiggle it again and then it runs. I think you better take it down and get it fixed, honey.
You know, I don't understand it.
I always had that clock for ages.
No, I mean about my fishing hat. You know, it always hangs in that hook in the back end.
Oh, never mind your fishing hat. It was a dirty, filthy old thing anyhow. Come on, eat your dinner, dear.
What do you mean it was a dirty, filthy old thing?
Well, it was, dear. It looked just terrible on you, really it did.
What do you mean it was a dirty, filthy old thing?
I threw it out.
You threw it out? You threw it out?
Yes, I did, dear. It looked just awful on you. Everybody said so.
And just who was everybody?
Well, everybody.
You mean everybody in the world? You mean 2 billion people did not like my fishing hat?
Well, but now,
You threw it out.
yes, I did, and I'll tell you why. I was so humiliated the last time you came home from fishing. Here's my old school friend, Jean Ewing. I haven't seen her in years, and you walk in the front door. You hadn't shaved for 5 days. You had on that horrible hat, and I had to say, well, this is Albert. This is my husband.
You threw it out.
And she wrote to Barbara. She said, I guess Ethel married sort of a bum, didn't she?
Well, I've been fishing. What did you expect me to have on? Top hat, white tie, and tail?
Other men go fishing and still look nice. That hat...
That hat was the only hat I could wear and still catch fish.
Oh, nonsense.
Well, it was.
I suppose the fish come up out of the water and take a look at your hat before they decide to bite your hook.
Well, yes.
I've got a surprise for you.
I don't want any surprises. Enough surprises for one night. I love that hat. I don't care what it looked like, so it made me look terrible. So it made me look like a bum. Who cares?
I cared. But you don't have to look like a bum anymore. Look. Honey. Look.
What's that?
New fishing hat. A real fishing hat, not just a dirty old battered felt hat. I got it at your sporting goods store, and the salesman said you just love this. He was crazy about himself.
And you can take it back and give it to him.
He said all real sportsmen wore hats like this. Want to try it on?
No?
Honey. Here.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
But it's just your size, 6 3/4. The salesman said all real sportsmen wore
What
hats.
size?
6 3/4, isn't that your size?
This is the hat you want me to wear? This you're not ashamed of?
Well, it's too small, dear, but they have it in all sizes. We'll have to go back and exchange it.
No, I wouldn't think of exchanging it. You gave it to me, and I shall wear it.
But it's too small.
No, it's fine. Apparently this is the way you want me to look for your friends.
Honey, now look.
Isn't dinner going to get cold?
Oh, yes.
Won't you sit down?
Yes, let's finish eating. Because I fixed everything just the way you like it, honey. You don't have to wear your new hat at the dinner table, dear.
Well, I intend to wear it all evening. Even if we play bridge. I may even wear it to bed.
Albert.
It took me years to get that old hat the way I wanted it. Now I've got to start breaking in this one. It may also remind you of what you've done.
It was a terrible-looking hat.
Oh, yes, I'm sure this hat's much more attractive.
but it's too small. You'll have to exchange it.
No, it's fine. Fine. Thank you. Now, would you pass me the salt and pepper? Thank you.
Have a nice hot cinnamon roll?
No, thank you.
But I spent all afternoon making them. They're homemade.
No, thank you.
There's something you're crazy about. Watermelon pickles.
No, thank you.
I opened them specially because you opened
No,
them.
thank you. I just don't feel like watermelon pickles tonight.
It was a horrible-looking hat. I planned such a nice dinner, and I built a fire because it was kind of chilly today, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. They say we're going to have a very early winter.
Well, that's nice. I like snow.
Yes, snow is nice.
I'm always glad to see it go. Spring is so wonderful.
Yes, spring is nice.
Oh, take off that hat.
Don't you like it?
Honest, I planned such a nice dinner. Are we reduced to talking about the weather?
It's about the only thing we have in common.
Albert!
Well, go on. Go on and bawl. I feel like bawling, too. I'd like to know where wives get this idea that it's their inalienable right to dispose of their husband's property as they see fit. Walter told me that Carol threw out his pipe, his favorite pipe, just because she said it smelled.
The pipes do smell.
Carol told me that Myra threw out his old college sweater with his basketball letter on it.
Maybe there were moths in it.
I was feeling sorry for them, having wives who would do things like that. I'd like to know how you'd feel if I threw out something of yours. Here, supposing I took this purse of yours and I didn't like it, and I just threw it out. Well, let me tell you.
There's $7 in that.
That is exactly... Well, anyhow, women have got to get used to the idea there's certain things that their husbands hold pretty sacred. Their razors and their sweaters and their leather jackets and their old ragged bathrobes, things that they like as much as they like their wives. Better sometimes.
Albert.
When I was 4 years old, I had a rabbit, and it died. And I buried it in a cornflakes box in the asparagus patch. I cried for 2 days. Well, that's the way I feel about my fishing hat.
I didn't think I'd get by with it.
Oh, my fishing hat! Oh, somehow I knew my darling wife wouldn't throw out my fishing hat.
Well, your darling wife certainly tried.
Honey, now look. Oh, darling, look at that. Oh, honey, now, you got to admit it, honey. That hat's got
That's
something, you know.
$7.89.
That's got personality, honey. It's got tradition. It's got charm, honey.
Got a charmed life, I'd say. Muriel,
Honey, look at that.
you know those horrible-looking bedroom slippers of Jim's you were talking about? Well, rush out to the trash can and dig them out again before he gets home. Well, it just doesn't work. I don't know, they just love them.